All right. It's Brian Farrell, and I'm back. So today we're going to go ahead and show you more info on this great program that I found that's been running for over 2 years now, making people USDT every 2 hours just by clicking a simple button. I've made several videos before, so I'm going to continue to show you all the good stuff, show you all the great information. And today we're going to talk about compounding, okay? Because compounding is, it's got to be the ninth wonder of the world, all right? So before we get into that, we've got to get into this. I am not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Everything you do in life, online and offline, is a risk. Seek financial advice from a professional regarding your own financial situation, and most importantly, never spend money you cannot afford to lose. Got it? Cool. So, like I said, I've been making the videos showing you guys here how to make crypto profits here in 2021, 2022. And this program I've been working on the last few days. It's freaking amazing. I mean, because you don't need to buy anything, you don't need to recruit anyone, you don't need to learn anything really. It's dummy friendly. Is that right? It's friendly for those who don't know anything about crypto. We got information for you to help you out as well. If you know about crypto, then you step ahead and you can get money too, just like me, just like the boys and the girls and everybody else around the world. This is just amazing, amazing. Now, I want to go ahead and just show you guys a quick little review because, it's super simple to do. You just click this button right here. This is the button you're going to be clicking on to make USDT profits, okay? USDT is pegged to the US dollar, so it doesn't fluctuate and go up and down like Bitcoin does. It's just going to stay to the US dollar. So my $393 I got right here, tomorrow, it's going to be worth $393. Next day, it's going to be worth $393. A week from now, month from now, year from now, it's going to be the same. Except here on this program, we actually earn profits on that money. We get returned our money and the profits every 2 hours. And then we're going to compound that. What's compound mean? We're simply going to take those profits and make those profits go to work on top of our money we put into the account. Okay? And we do this over and over and over again every 2 hours. We have the automated bot. If you want to use it, it's free as well. And it can actually do the clicking for you. So every 2 hours, you don't have to come back in here. It'll do the clicking for you. But I want to show you the power of compounding, okay? You've got to see this. When you actually join us with this program, you don't pay for software. You don't pay for any hosting. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to recruit anybody. You don't have to do anything, monthly fees or anything like that. You're just simply going to watch the videos, set up your account, fund the account, start clicking a button, start earning profits. They'll come back to your account in 2 hours. 12 minutes later, all this money I have right now is in transactions. It's earning me the profits. And then when it's all done and said, after 2 hours, I'll get all my money back, plus my profits will come back here to my wallet balance. I can then withdraw that right away if I wanted to. There's no lock-in period. It's not locked in. The only time it's actually locked is during the time when it's actually working for you, when it's actually being held in transactions, which only take about 2 hours to complete. And what's it actually doing? The software is actually going out and finding crypto on one exchange and buying it and then actually selling it on a different exchange for a higher amount. And we keep the profits. We keep the difference in the two, okay? So, for example, if it were to find, I don't know, Bitcoin on one account and it says Bitcoin is going to be at $39,000, and then if I was on a different account and it's at 39,000, you know, $100, and then it's going to tell you that there's going to be $100 difference there, right? So depending on how much money you have in your account, it's going to buy it on one exchange and then sell it on the second exchange. We keep the difference. That's our profits. So it's very, very simple. And those transactions, they take, about 2 hours to complete from start to finish. The software is going to do it for you, so you don't have to do any hard work at all. You're just simply pressing the button. But what I want to share with you guys today is the power of compounding and show exactly how all this compounding works. I'm actually going to play a video that you're going to get sent to you along with all the instructions. When you join me and my team, I'm going to send the instructions on how to actually set this up step by step. Very easy to do. You can have it done in 10 minutes and be on your way to earning profits. But I want you to see the power of compounding, because you're going to take those profits and you're going to make more money off of those profits as well, okay? And then you can withdraw whenever you want to, okay? But I want you guys to see this. Check this out here. This is my YouTube channel, and you see where I made the different videos before on how to actually get started and actually get everything, just see what the program's all about. Once you've seen those, then you'll understand, how easy it is to make these profits. But one of the videos that my teammates or my sponsor sent over is going to be this compounding calculator. I want you to take a look at this real quick. And this is just so simple, so simple. Check this out.
And the way that this spreadsheet works is pretty simple. You can change your starting fund amount here in this yellow slot, or you can change the estimated, guesstimated, fake, made up, hypothetical daily profit percentage here. And when you do that, it will change literally all the values to calculate the balance with. Okay. So in column D here we have deposits and withdrawals. So here in this example, let's say we started with 10,000, we got to 20,000, we wanted to take out half our seed money. I would enter a withdrawal as a negative number like this, and it would automatically calculate the new balance. Let's say again, when I got to 20,000, I wanted to take out another 5,000. Now all my seed money is out. And so this will show you the actual balance based on the compounding at this rate. Now, if you're referring other people and you're getting affiliate commissions and you're doing all your transaction cycles, this rate's going to be higher than 3%, but it will go up over time. So this spreadsheet's not going to give you an ideal exact thing, but you can alter this percentage. What I found, and the reason my spreadsheet has so many tweaks, is because my daily account growth percentage has gone up from 3% to 15% based on referral commissions. But this spreadsheet would be pretty close to accurate if you're not referring anyone, you're just using the transactions. And generally that would be about 3.4 to 3.6%. Now this information in column C, you see that the text is lightened. And the reason that text is lightened is to indicate to you that that's just being used for calculations. Don't alter any of the values in columns F, E, or C, except for the yellow. If you alter any of these, it will disturb the calculation. The column you're interested in, the two columns you're interested in are D and E. So let's say somebody, let's take this out of here. Let's say somebody starts with 1,000 because they're afraid, and then after they've seen it compound for a few days, they do a small withdrawal just to test their withdrawals, make sure their wallet address is cool, and now, oh, they got their withdrawal and they feel comfortable about it, and now they're like, okay, well, let's hammer this. Let's put another $9,000 in. So it would go like that. You see how it affects the balance. Now, if you did the 50 the same day and then you wanted to put the extra deposit in the same day, well, you'd have to do it just the sum, because each of these is a day. You see, day 8, day 9. That would be wrong. It'd be 850. Okay. What else? So positive numbers for deposits, negative numbers for withdrawals. Now, what you'll find on this, let's go back to a reasonable number here. What you'll find on this is when it comes to compounding, so if we look at the balance, the end of day 1. So day 1 is 24 hours after you fund. That's day 1. Okay, so on a 3.5% compounding, if you started with 5,000, 24 hours later, ideally you'd have 3.5%. Attention to the disclaimers here. I'm not guaranteeing what you're going to make. This is just a mathematical tool. But if you were to let this compound at a straight 3.5% for 6 months, 180 days, you'd have 2.44 million. The problem is you don't know how long this might last. People keep asking me, how long is it going to last? How long is it going to last? Like I have some kind of crystal ball. I'm just a guy. I'm just a person, just like you. I have access to the same data you do. I don't have any special insider knowledge. I mean, somewhere between 40 seconds and 40 years. Companies come and go all the time. There are wars, there's all kinds of stuff that happens, but you know, I'm hoping that they'll be around at least for a number of years, but nobody really knows. I think that looking at any compounding beyond about 6 months is probably just a waste of time, because by the time you get halfway there, you're going to have recalculated everything 400 times. The point is that your understanding of compounding, if you took nothing out, it would compound and you'd be rich. But if you take nothing out, then you run the risk of some potential catastrophe. You know, a company insolvency, war, criminality, whatever could happen to make it so that you can no longer access your funds. The longer the time frame, the greater that risk. Now, we don't have a risk here of price fluctuation. This isn't price action trading. We're not entering a trade and then waiting for the price to go in the direction we guessed. So all that risk is removed. We don't have any of that risk. So in my opinion, the risk of this is far less than any Forex trading or crypto trading bot, which is doing price action trading. However, there's no way to get around the risk of uncertainty relative to future prediction, because you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe all the people who run this company get killed in a war, or they get killed in a plane crash, and all of a sudden nobody's maintaining anything. I have no idea. So this spreadsheet doesn't indicate to you duration of how long to do anything. I just simply arbitrarily ended it at 6 months so that you can calculate. Now, if we start with 5,000, and every time we get to 10,000, so keep note of that, 2.4 million. If we start at 5,000, every time we get to 10,000, we take 5,000 out. Here's 10,000. By the way, when you enter these numbers, you just hit return to get them to finalize. And you say, well, that's pretty good. 5,000 every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Every 19 days, right? They make a big difference in your life. I'm not recommending you do this. I'm giving you a mathematical example to illustrate something. Every time it hits 10,000, if I take 5,000 out, because I have no patience and no discipline, I end up withdrawing $45,000 in 6 months, which isn't a whole lot of money. And at the end of 6 months, I only have $5,500 in the account. However, if I didn't withdraw anything for the first 2 months, and then I did 5,000 in that schedule, I'd have 2.1 million at the end. All I'm trying to illustrate to you here is the power of compounding. The more adjustment you make in the beginning, the more of an effect it has out here. Now, if I take out 5,000 here, it makes almost no difference at all. Okay, let's do, all right, so if we go up at, and if I take out 5,000 up here, I'm totally negative by the time I get to the end here. So the earlier withdrawals have a much greater effect than the later withdrawals. Contrary-wise or comparison-wise, the same thing applies to deposits. If I'm dealing with $2.1 million here, assuming all these other withdrawals are equal, and I deposit an extra 5,000 here on day 2, now instead of 2 million, I have 4 million. Let's do it on day 10. Now I have 3.8 million. So you see, even just an 8-day difference on an amount that you fund makes a huge difference later, assuming that this is still producing later. This is why when people ask me how much should I fund with, it's not a question I can answer. You have to understand the math of how this works. In addition, I found that delaying withdrawals. So for example, today I'll be doing a $7,000 withdrawal, which is was supposed to be my weekly paydays, but I'm hitting these targets before the week. So when I hit 38,445, I'm to withdraw 7,000. I'm at 38,945 right now. So my last withdrawal was only 4 days ago. So when I do this minus 7,000 here, okay, these amounts are calculated out on the spreadsheet already based on a percentage of 7% per day compounding. And I ran them out so that I know that if I do them according to this schedule, my balance is still going to continue to grow. If I take out too much too early, then this balance doesn't grow. So there's something to be said for having some patience.
Just a snippet, just a taste there to show you exactly, what's possible. Like I said, this is just a mathematical tool to show you, what you can achieve. Now, you could start with as little as $9. Now, of course, you're not going to make much off of $9, but you can start with what you feel comfortable with. You never spend money you're not comfortable losing in the event that something goes south and everything goes wrong, and then site shuts down, or you lose your passwords or whatever. Then you got to be prepared for that. You need to assume responsibility for your own actions and your own risks. Okay, but this is just want to let you know this is what's possible out there, because this compounding is it's God mode. It's greatness on a whole different level. So you've got to get in on this. You've got to see this and just take a good look at something that's so easy to do by earning profits every 2 hours from clicking a button. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, it's just that simple. It's arbitrage trading done for you by a free software, and then a free bot if you want the bot to actually do the clicking for you every 2 hours. Otherwise, you click the button yourself, and I've shown you how easy that is to do. So below this video, you're going to see the link to get started for free. All you need is to use your phone number. You don't need an email address or any personal information. Once you have done that, once you signed up for free, go ahead and shoot me a message to my messenger. You'll see the link below this video for my messenger. Send me a link there. Send me a message there to tell me your username that you use when you join the program. And then I'll go ahead and send you over the link to all these directions, including the spreadsheet calculator you can use to calculate and see what's possible for you. Now, we earn about 0.3% per transaction. Each transaction, takes about 2 hours to resolve, right? So you can do that about 10 times a day if you were to stay on top of it every 2 hours. And at that point, you've earned about 3% per day. So you can roughly, estimate there that you're going to earn about 3% per day. Now, past performance is not, that can be expected of future performance, so things could change. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you're going to perform, but I just want to show you what's possible, okay? This is not financial advice. I'm just giving you an opportunity to see what's available to you, because I'm taking advantage of this and I'm rocking this out. And I think you're going to like it as well if you decide to do it for you. But like I said, below this video, you'll see the link to get started. Plus, the link to my messenger, so to let me know you got started. Let me know your username. I'll send you all the details for free. I'll send you the spreadsheet that goes along with these details, so you can do your own calculations, and you can see exactly how to compound your money and make your money work for you over and over and over again. And it's crypto, baby. It's 2022. You got to take advantage, and you got to own your own financial future. This is how we're going to get that done. All right. Once again, it's Brian Farrell signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're doing in 2022 for your crypto, and I'll get at you in the next video. Peace.